Oh yeah, we live. We back on. Hold on, let me see.
One of them was like, well, I'm not doing, man. I'm not on here. Yeah. He didn't speak English.
We live.
That's what he told me.
Tell them we live on YSO Nashville. So go ahead.
See if you on live.
Yeah, we live. You know, W sounds a lot. What sounds like? On this side.
Get cold, man. Let me know I got some man. So we pray to the east.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise and honors to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Karkadash.
The honors to the apostle of the great most artist of spirit. Peace and much love and sight for Israel. All right, this year 2020, year of destruction of spirit, probably Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. All right, out here preaching the downfall of America. All right, and the preaching the uplifting of the so-called Negroes, Latino Americans. All right, let me get this. Because what we're seeing, right, what's going on in the news, hey man, the Lord is starting to bring those plagues, those sicknesses, and those things that the Most High is going to bring, you know, in the day of His coming.
Ezekiel chapter 6, verses 1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face towards the mountain of Israel, and prophesy against them, and say, Ye mountain of Israel, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, our power.
Yeah, hear the word of Most High. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, all right, because you niggas are dull of hearing. Okay, you refuse to hear the words of the Most High in their instruction. Go ahead, bro.
Come. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power, to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, behold, I will bring the sword unto you, and I will destroy you. That's like it. I will destroy your high places, and your altars shall be desolate, and your images shall be broken. And I will cast down your slain men before your idols. Verses 5. And I will lay the dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their idols. And I will scatter your bones round about your altars. And in all your dwelling places, the city shall be laid waste. And the high places shall be desolate, that your altar may be laid waste and made desolate, and your idols may be broken and seized, and your images may be cut down, and your works may be abolished. And the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Yet I will leave the remnant, that ye may be some that shall escape the sword among the nations.
Is that what we're going to escape that sword among the nations that feed that remnant? And that's the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, but the majority of people are going to get killed out here, man. All right, started with the sword of war. All right, started with pestilence and sicknesses. All right, the Most High is still there in China. You know, you got everybody. You know, someone is getting sick. You know, everything is disease ridden.
Right.
And that's the work of the Most High. You got thousands of people thousands of people dying by illnesses, and that's over there in Chicago.
Come.
That's coming for you niggas.
That's right.
That's coming from Jake. Because see, Jake constantly rebels against the Most High. So now the Lord's like, all right, well look, I'm gonna send the sicknesses. I'm gonna start with the heathen. You know, then I'm gonna bring it to you.
Come.
Go ahead, brother.
Come. Continue on verses 8. When ye shall be scattered through the countries, and they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whither they shall be carried.
Yeah, was that so we were carried away across all the world. You know, Israel, we were scattered across the four corners of the heavens and earth.
Right.
The Lord said we will remember ourselves in the lands of our captivity.
That's right. Shall be carried captives because I am broken with their whorish hearts.
Is that Most High is broken with our whorish hearts? You know, we was being thoughts. You know, we was going around wrestling other gods, being wicked, doing all these things. The Most High gathered us up and He scattered us across the world. So that's why the Lord said He's gonna, with His angels, He's gonna gather the elect from the four winds of heaven and earth. Because the elect is not just in America. You know, the elect is everywhere. You know, the elect is across the whole entire world, especially Israel. You know, we have, like I said, we have brothers amongst us that are confused in the face. They're like different other nations. But their seed line goes back to one of the tribes of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Which had departed from me, and with their eyes, which go a-whoring after their idols, and they shall loathe themselves for the evil which they have committed into all abomination. Verses 10, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them.
Right.
Verses 11, thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power, smite with thine hand and stamp with thy foot, and say, alas, for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel. For they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence.
They shall fall by the famine and pestilence. You know, they shall fall by sword, by death. You know, and look at Kobe Bryant. Look how he died, man, in a helicopter crash. You know, so as the Most High showing His hand, man, telling you, man, Israel need to get right. But that's just what Heavenly Father. You know, and Jake look up to Kobe Bryant as something. You know, and as the Most High, he's really nothing. Because he's just like everyone else. He's gonna die like everyone else. He's gonna be spiritual like everyone else. He's gonna get his judgment like everyone else.
That's it.
You know, now in the time when you in your death, hey man, what's that money gonna do you anything, man? You know, what is that gonna do you? Nothing.
Right.
Cause it's all abandoned, and we're in our captivity.
It's kind of like that coffin, man. You know, no matter if you rich or poor, man, it's still gonna be 6 feet. You know, with nothing in it.
Melt the cheese, you can do what I'm
Because look, all those little victims that you got on this side is gonna be forgotten. You know, let's just say we're not. Let's say we'll be here for 100 years. Hey man, Kobe Bryant wouldn't be fucking remembered. He probably be Edomite anyway at that point in time. So if I'm wrong with Eastland, he'll be Edomite. So at the end of the day, you will be forgotten. But in the kingdom of heaven, which the men of the world, we're never gonna get forgotten. We're gonna constantly be remembered. Go ahead.
Esau. Verses 12. He that is far off shall die of the pestilence.
Yeah, he is our far shall die of the pestilence. And what's that? That's sicknesses. All types of diseases going around the world. You know, and the Most High is sending those plagues heavy. Go ahead.
And he that is near shall fall by the sword. And he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine. Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them.
Yeah, that's the Most High accomplished His fury upon with the nation of Israel. Because really, all these pestilence is going around. It's for the nation of Israel. It's for our people. Because the Most High don't give a fuck about these heathen nations.
Look,
Lord ain't looking at Esau, Edom. He's not looking at them. They haven't been punished yet. The Lord ain't looking at Moab and Ammon. The Lord's looking at us. So these things the Most High sent is for what you think. That's why I landed in Chicago. That's a big part where Jake is at. And it's gonna spread across Americas. Right? It's gonna hit Jake hard, man. You're gonna see Jake dying out of the numbers by illnesses. And now there's prophecy in the Bible. The Most High says he's gonna put that sickness upon the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verses 13. Then shall ye know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when their slain men shall be among their idols.
Yes, they're slain men. You know, like Kobe Bryant, he's slain men among their idols. Because people look up to Kobe Bryant as an idol.
Yep.
They look at it, they do. You know, got these little jakes nowadays, and they want to play like Kobe Bryant, want to be like him. That they're his idol in a way, man.
Perfect scripture.
So they're slain men. You know, look at Michael Jackson, slain man. He died. All these different stars. Was Juice WRLD. He got killed.
Yep.
A rapper, Jake like him. You know, Jake like listen to his music.
Right.
They idolize these people on their side, but the Most High put them to death. You know, because why? The Most High, he's upset with Jake. He's like, nah, man, I'm gonna kill these niggas off.
Like the brother said earlier, Aaliyah.
Yeah. Here come. Go ahead.
Verse continue on 13. About their altars upon every high hill, in all the tops of the mountains, and under every green tree, and under every thick oak, the place where they did offer sweet savor to all their idols.
You know what I'm saying? Sweet said to all their idols. You know, you got Jake sending certain celebrities money, these and that sending money to Christ, Jesus Christ. You know, doing eating abominations in the sight in the name of Jesus Christ. All those things. Allah, Buddha. You know, those are sweet savors that Jake is giving to these other gods. You know, to other men in this society, want to take pictures with them. You know, being so astonished when they see them, because all this shit is idol worship. Exactly. You know, getting tattoos of them on your arm. You know, Jake got tattoos of Tupac so to this day. Nipsey Hussle. Yep. He was so-called a great man on this side. You nigga was wicked. Hey, Jake looked at him as an idol.
Yep.
Niggas love Nipsey Hussle.
Hey, I thought it was gonna go away, but they still got his ass still on Instagram, man.
Still got his ass on Instagram. They got memorials of this nigga with thorns in his head, like he's a messiah, like he did anything. You know? Oh, he died at 33. He was the carcass.
Yeah.
Man, you see how wicked Jake is.
And that's how Esau always playing things, man. He always hype you up, and then he'll take your ass out, man.
That's it.
You know.
So like, we're gonna look around, we're gonna see memorials of Kobe Bryant. Niggas gonna be getting tattoos of him.
They're gonna make a Kobe Bryant Day. You know how they have been making a Martin Luther King Day? They're gonna make a Kobe Bryant Day. People's gonna go. They're gonna be wearing LA Lakers shirt. For now on, everyone's gonna be like, oh, hey, Kobe Bryant, remember how Kobe Bryant died? Everyone's gonna forget about God. They're gonna be like, who care about God?
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm just like Kobe Bryant.
They make songs out of him when he got out the league. Fabulous came out with a whole album dedicated to Kobe Bryant, man. I know.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy because look at what our people make anything out of our idol. They praise anything, you know. They get tattoos of these niggas walking around, putting R.I.P. rest in peace.
Yeah,
Man, that nigga in the heavens, he looking at y'all like y'all dumb. Hey, right now, Kobe Bryant's looking at the men of the Lord like, oh shit, I should have been doing what they would do. Because right now he's in his right mind. He's not in this cloud funk that we're in this society. Kobe Bryant, he's in the spiritual room right now. The Most High told his ass, hey man, I put your ass to death because you did that, you fucked up.
He was wicked as hell.
And now he looking, now Lord like, you see those men that's doing this right now? That's what you should have been doing.
That's right.
Now he's in the spiritual room, all that old shit. He cut to the heart. Because now he already know his destiny. Like damn, when the kingdom come, I'm gonna be having my head down.
So he said the last will be first and the first will be last.
That's
man.
it.
You know. Yeah, Kobe Bryant was first on this world, just like you said, man. It's like all these celebrities, man. Everybody go and praise him, man. You know, sometimes when they said the wicked ass Kanye West said, he said like he was God sometimes in concert.
Yeah.
Why? Because he could make the crowd do anything he want.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know?
All those millions of people following you know, kissing your ass. You know, you would feel like you're God. Because you have so many influences on people's lives. Some people want to be like you know? But it's like, it ain't the way to be. When people look at us, like, no, we want to be like them. Hey, but we're the right way to be, though.
That's right.
You know, that's why the Most High said that, what was it, Isaiah 10, Isaiah 10. I can't remember. Go ahead, all right.
Ezekiel chapter 6, verses 14. So will I stretch out my hand upon them and make the land desolate, yea, more desolate than the wilderness towards the Bala in all their inhabitation, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man, thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power unto the land of Israel.
Yep.
And in the end is come upon the four corners of the land.
Exactly. So it ends come upon the four corners of the land. You know, so we know at the end of the world, at the end of the society, and its rulership, because that's Bible prophecy.
God.
We're at the end of this whole entire universe, not the universe, the world.
The age. Yeah.
The age.
Yeah, God.
It's like go ahead.
God, verses 3. Now is the end come unto thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense until thee all thy abominations.
Yes, the Most High will recompense upon thee all the abominations. You know, so all the things that we've done, all the evil we've done against the Most High, we're going to receive evil back from the Heavenly Father.
Right.
You know, because all we did was sow evil to the Lord. When you read the book of Kings, you read about all the wicked ass kings of Israel, of Judah. You know, you see the things that we've done inside of the Heavenly Father.
Yep.
So the Most High will send us evil back.
That's it.
God, the fornication, the spiritual fornication that we did. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
just like you said, against many gods, man.
Exactly.
We wanted to do that, worship, like you said, worship Kobe Bryant ass, man.
We need us,
You know?
You know.
Verses 4, and my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, our power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come. Read that again. An end is come, the end is come. I watch for thee, behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near.
The day of trouble is near, the time has come. And we're living in that time when the time of the Heavenly Father brings that destruction on our people, upon the nation of Israel. You know? With the pests, the sickness, all these things all this calamity that's gonna come to pass.
Right.
Cause Jake walking around still eating pork, you know, still little Boosie. What gets nigga around? He said, fuck you to the Most High's face.
What a fool.
Hey, so what the Most High gonna do to you?
Kill you.
So when the Lord finally clock your number in, nigga, what you think the Lord gonna do to you?
Huh?
You know, hey, because you gotta think about it. Hey, man, y'all was shot. Hey, the angels heard that shit. They're like, what? Hold up.
Right.
Hey, but pour that straight to y'all was shot. Y'all was shot was like, pour it to y'all. Man, y'all was shot. Like, man, look at this nigga. Look at this fool ass. Man, the Most High laughing at this dude.
Huh?
Lord.
What do they say? The Most High got what? Patience.
Yeah, he got patience.
Hey,
You know, he sitting back like, all right, go ahead.
Huh?
Hey, the Lord didn't kill Ahab until 13 years later.
Huh?
It took the Most High. It took 13 years for the Most High to kill Ahab, man.
Right.
Because at the time, Ahab, he humbled himself. So a couple years, it took at that time when the Most High, I'm finna kill this dude, man. I'm finna kill him and Jezebel. So the Most High, he'll want to kill you for a point in time, but he won't do it. He'll wait. Because, you know, you don't have to let him talk his little shit. You know, y'all was like, man, you see this nigga, he just said, fuck you.
Right.
Lord, like, that's all good. Send him back there, he's sitting on the throne just chilling. We're gonna cap his ass. It's gonna happen. You know, Lord didn't get around to that round meeting yet. The Lord had it on Kobe. Hey, man, the Lord had that round meeting on Kobe. Like, how we gonna kill this nigga, man? Who are we gonna kill Kobe? Or we gonna, hey, let him get killed in the goddamn helicopter crash.
Yep.
Hey, man, that's crazy.
Just like the Lord went to Gad and told Gad to go to David, you know, on them 3 pestilence, man.
Yep.
You know, he said that the famine, the chase of the enemy, or the pestilence, man.
That's it.
And then what happened? The Lord took, you know, 70,000 people out of David's, out of the tribe.
Yep.
You know, so hey, the Most High, he'll wait, man. He'll let you get just like he did with Esau. He said what? They sin is all the way up to the heavens. But now he coming back on Esau. But now Esau was feeling it, you know. Hey man, hey, the Most High have that patience, all right? It's a lot of it, man. And not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thine abomination.
Yep.
Verses 9, and my eye shall not spare, neither would I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thine abomination
That's right.
that are in the midst of thee.
Yes, the midst is the Most High God from God.
This is Mark 8 and 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Come.
So what is it for a man to gain the world? To lose his own very soul. Right. Because what did he lose? What did Kobe Bryant lose at, man? You know, what did all these celebrities lose at? The kingdom of heaven. Mm-hmm. The everlasting life. They don't get that. You know, this is why we do the work. And this is why, like, you gotta be God by Shema Shah. You know, we're constantly out here every week doing the work of the Most High. Because we're constantly doing His work. Because we know that we know the importance, and we understand the seriousness of it. Right. Because through this we're gonna receive everlasting life. You can't receive everlasting life being a basketball player. You can't receive everlasting life being a football player. Right. Being a rapper, you can't receive everlasting life doing that. Only going to receive everlasting life is by coming through our Lord Yahweh Shai. That's the only way.
And like the Lord said, you know, the ones who fear Him, He give them much increase. You know, that wisdom. If Kobe Bryant knew the things that we know, hey man, Kobe Bryant would have gave it up. Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would have gave it up, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? He would have knew.
He'd have knew. But he knows now. You know, all the so-called dead, we're still living now, looking at us like, oh shit, you know, they're crying for us. You know, here it is when we know on this side when our family members die, you know, we get upset about it because it's, you know, it's the emotional attachment that we feel. But we understand and know that, hey man, it's the opposite. They're crying for us. Because they see what we're going through. You know, they see, like, oh shit, they're in a messed up state. Right. They gotta go through this, they gotta go through that. You know, we're I mean, you know, we're not dead right in this spiritual, they're in their full power right now. You know, they ain't suffering. They're in their angelic forms, and they're in their right state of mind. So Kobe Bryant knows that he fucked up. Right. And the Lord told him, He said, hey man, you messed up right now, man. I gave you these months amount of attention, you came back, you did wicked again, you came back, did wicked again. You ain't get it right. So now you have no way to come back. And when you come back, you're gonna be low level in the kingdom, in my kingdom.
That's kind of like when Yahweh Shai said, don't cry for me.
Yeah, I'm crying for you.
Or what shall a man give in exchange? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whatsoever therefore shall be ashamed of thee and of my word in this adultery and sinful generation of him, also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
Exactly. We don't want that, man. You know, we don't want Yahweh Shai to be ashamed of us. We're not ashamed of Yahweh Shai. You know, so Yahweh Shai won't be ashamed of us. Because when Yahweh Shai comes back, we want to be received as that good burnt offering, as that good sacrifice. You know, Kobe Bryant wasn't a good sacrifice. He was a bad sacrifice. So Lord is ashamed of that nigga. Because he didn't do what he's supposed to do as an Israelite man. Right. And especially in this adulterous and sinful generation, and many generations are sinful as hell. Constantly sinning, man. Women being walk around nude in nakedness. You know, niggas on drugs, smoking crack, all that junk. People on all types of things. So this is a adulterous and a dreadful generation that we're living. The wickedest generation of all.
You said generation of life.
Yeah.
St. John 6:34.
Yup.
Then said they unto Yahushua, every Lord give us this bread. And Yahushua said to them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger.
Yeah, so he that coming to y'all with shots shall never hunger. Right? So, hey man, all people are hungry spiritually. All these rappers, they're hungry spiritually.
Huh.
These niggas died hungry. You know, you died hungry. Your spirit was de-drained. Little Boosie, he's hungry. He just don't know it. His spirit is drained, man. They're fucking skeletons. They're dry bones.
Like you said, that little Boosie, man, he knows it because he'll do a song, he'll do wickedness, then he'll come back and do a song saying, God, forgive me. Hey, so that wicked ass nigga know, man.
He knows.
You know, he know. The thing is through that spirit, what the word say, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You know? Because, hey, man, you know, little Boosie, man, he want that spirit to do good, but he can't get away from that fleshly things.
Okay? The pork, he can't let it go.
He can't let the pork go.
He said on the video. You know, he was like, nah, I gotta eat that pork. He said, no, God came to me and said, son, don't eat it. He said, fuck you, God, get out of here. See, he said, she's like, you know,
trivial
like,
thing, you know.
yeah, like the most, like what?
Like the Most High is a bird or something.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Man.
That's crazy, man.
He's the old,
man.
they don't think he's the old power, man.
Yeah.
Alahayim.
See, they don't fit the Lord. And that's just that Christianity is off as fuck. Because then they don't fit the Most High, man.
Yeah, it's a joke.
You know, if you truly fear the Lord, would you say that to the Most High in His face?
Right.
And know that the Lord can hear you. I would never in my life say no shit like that.
Shoot. Man, that's totally disrespectful, man.
Hey man, I might die that in my sleep. My fucking house might craving on my ass, man.
Huh.
You know, you never know what the Lord will do to you. Hey man, the Most High will bug you out. You see demons, apparitions. You might wake up, man. You might be seeing apparitions in your sleep. When you wake up, all you see is demons. You think motherfuckers is following you?
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about the power that created heavens and earth that created you. So you can.
Animal, man.
Calm. Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar bugged his ass out. He thought he was a bird, man. So, hey, the Most High make the retarded. Even Moses said it. The Lord make the mouth dumb. That was the Lord that does it.
Huh.
All those things are from the hands of the Most High. You have somebody get decapitated and still live.
Huh.
Yep.
We're just stuck the Most High put you in the most bad situation to live through, and you will live all the way. How long is you gonna live? The Most High take you out.
That's right.
So you can't speak those things to the Heavenly Father, man. He'll fuck you up, bro. You know, like I said, the Lord almost killed Moses, and Moses was trying to serve the Lord.
That's right.
You know, the Lord killed the prophet for eating and drinking when he wasn't supposed to, by lying.
Woo.
So what's the Most High gonna do to you? So we have to understand. Look what he did to Yahushua.
His only son.
His only son, man. And he said it pleased him. So for someone like Little Boosie, hey man, you don't know who you fucking with right now, bro.
It's kind of like the Lord be saying, you know, it's like the other nations is like spittle to him.
Yeah.
That little Boosie would be like spittle to him, man, because he's a 2/3 nigga.
That's it.
And he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
Exactly. He that build me shall never thirst. That's your Yahushua. Go ahead.
But I said unto you that ye also have seen me and believe not. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out.
Come.
Exactly. So, hey man, so we're given to Yahushua by the Heavenly Father Yahweh. You know, we were given to Yahushua.
Huh.
And the Lord told him, he said, hey look, I'm gonna give you these men. You curate them, and y'all like this how you want them to do, and they're gonna serve you.
Woo.
You know, they're there for you.
Huh.
They're gonna fight on your behalf because I made them do that because why? I love them. That's the elect. That's that love and relationship with Yahweh Shah, man, with the elect. Because like the scripture say, if it wasn't for the remnant, Israel would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah. They'd have been utterly destroyed.
Right.
It's only because the elect, like the men of Ezra, the men of Noah, the men of Enoch, Seth, and Enos, Men like that, that's the only reason why the nation is still here.
Huh?
For that own particular reason. Because if you take those 7,000 men in a time of Elijah that did violate Baal, what the hell the Most High got to do with Israel? It wasn't for Moses and Aaron. What did the Lord have to do with Israel at that point? Nothing. It would have been a no-go. It would have been a no-show. Because there's no point, because the Lord knows you're not going to fight for me. You're not going to stand for me. You're going to do what the hell everyone else going to do. But it's only because of that remnant, that's why I'm going to have mercy upon you. Right. But through my son. You know?
It's 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Yahweh killed and make them alive. He bring them down to the grave and he bring them up. Yahweh make them poor and make them rich. Yep. He bring them low and lift them up.
Right.
He rises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar, the beggar from the dunghill.
Exactly. So what happened right now with the poor? The Most High gonna bring us up. The Most High make it rich and poor. The Most High the Most High kill it and make it alive.
Come.
So the Most High does with all the things in the hands of the Heavenly Father.
John 6:36. But I said unto you that ye also have seen me and believe not. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me. And him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. For I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me.
So y'all was trying to say I cannot do my own will. Right? Because y'all was saying he didn't come to do his own will. Because if it was his will, he probably wouldn't have sacrificed himself like the way he did.
Come on.
He did it because Yahweh wanted him to. Mm-hmm. And Yahweh said to do it. You know?
And he gave him that spirit to endure it.
That's it.
You know, like we all got a spirit to endure a certain level of temptation.
That's it. That's it. Because like Yahweh, the Lord told Yahweh shot because he knew that the rest of the men he had weren't gonna be able to do it.
Huh.
Because look how the Lord, like I said, I'm using Elijah to go against Ahab and Jezebel. Obadiah had 100 prophets in the cave, right? So, the Lord could use 100 of them. The Lord didn't use them. The Lord used one man. The Lord used Elijah to do it. Because why? Those other men wasn't able to do it. Because they were scared of Ahab and Jezebel, man. They knew they was going to kill them. They were running for them. Obadiah didn't go prophesy against Ahab and Jezebel. That wasn't he wasn't set to do that. His lot was different. He was set to what? Prophesy against Esau, bitch ass.
Come
on. The Edomites. And the Edomites weren't even in power back then. So what does that show you? That the Most High set up certain men for certain things, like Job. Hey man, the Lord put Job through that because why? He knew he couldn't endure it.
That's it.
Hey, why did Paul go through that death he went through? He got killed upside down on the cross because he know he could do it.
Huh.
John didn't get put to death. John didn't get killed nothing like that because why? The Lord knew John probably couldn't handle that. So the Most High had John on an out of Patmos and he did what? He just died out of old age.
This is St. John 6:39. And this is the Father's will which hath sent me, that of all which he hath given me, I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again at the last day.
Exactly. So the Most High said, I'm not gonna lose anything, but I'm gonna raise it back up in the last days.
Right.
And then we're gonna get raised back up. Because we're gonna receive those new bodies. And we're gonna be what? We're gonna be raised back up within that third. Go ahead.
And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up the last day.
Exactly. We're living in the last days. Just so y'all was trying to say, everybody, y'all always say, anybody believe on my son, I'm gonna raise him back up in the last day.
Come on.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant, he didn't get risen back up. He's dead. He's open. So he's not gonna receive that prize. Because he didn't believe on Yahweh. He didn't believe on that everlasting life. He didn't believe. He He just thought it was a whole bunch of bullshit. He was living in his what? In his lust. You know, in all his money, his youth. All his riches. Because he forgot about the Lord. You know, when you get to a certain point in society, you get all this money, you got all these women coming after you, ain't thinking about the Lord.
Huh.
Right.
You know what? Why? For what? You know, you living it up right now. You got all the cars. You get to go out to buy. You get to buy all the expensive steaks. You know, you buy all the different cars, vehicles. Man, you ain't thinking. Hey man, the Most High is last on your mind. You ain't thinking about the hell you call. You like, man, fuck God, man.
Huh.
In your memory. Because at that time, what can God do for you at that point in time when you're high in society? Nothing. Because the Most High ain't dealing with the society. The Lord will tell you, forsake it all and leave.
That's right.
But they don't see that as profitable.
The Jews then murmured at him because he said, I am the bread which came down from heaven. And they said, is not this Yahushua the son of Joseph, whose fathers and mother we know?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, that's how people look at us.
Yeah.
You know, your family members. You try to tell them some things in the Bible.
Huh.
You can go into the scriptures. You know, your woman, she won't look at you as a man of the Lord.
No.
Man, she's like, man, I know you. You know, like,
She ain't gonna be like, was it Sarah?
Yeah.
Abraham?
well, exactly. She won't be that way. You know, she'll be like, more like Job's wife.
Curse him to die, man.
Yeah, curse him to die.
God.
She's not gonna. Do you think Peter's wife looked at? No, we don't talk about it. But do you think Peter's wife looked at him to be one of the elect? No. She didn't look. She probably looked at Peter in that esteem in that way.
God.
Like a lot of the people that we see nowadays, they talk about Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, David, all these men. Hey, but these men are back here now today.
That's right.
But they come up and speak up against us. Did David know he was gonna be King David? No.
Woo, that's a tough shit.
Did Jeremiah know he was Jeremiah? No, he did not. David didn't even know he was Peter when he came back.
Woo!
Or did Elijah? Or did John the Baptist?
That's right.
John the Baptist knew he was Elijah. He didn't know that. So this is the things that we're saying, man.
God.
Now on this side, these people are reference. People talk about John the Baptist. People talk about Yahweh Shai in a way, but in a misunderstanding way.
Huh.
You know, they'll talk about it, but they don't know that these men they're coming up against now are trying to persecute, call liars and demonize. Those are probably them same men that was walking with the Lord.
God.
Right. Yep.
Those probably was them same men that was in the time of Elijah in that time with the 400 prophets, 100 prophets that the Lord had Obadiah high. You know, it's all, everything is done in reincarnation. They don't know, man. That's most high. They don't know. Go ahead. They don't even believe in secret truth.
And that's what Apostle Tahar said. If you want to stump a Christian, just talk about regeneration or reincarnation, man. Because they can't understand it.
They can't get it. You know, because it talks about how Yahweh Shai said if Elijah was John the Baptist, you could receive it. Because that's who he was. I mean, hey, Yahweh Shai was Solomon. Yahweh Shai was Isaac. Yahweh Shai was Adam. I mean, that's David was Peter. So those are things that happens in the reincarnation. People don't understand it because they can't perceive it. But at that time we knew what reincarnation even was. We understood it. You know?
How is it then that he said, I came down from heaven? Yahushua therefore answered and said unto them, murmuring not among yourselves. No man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me. Draw him, and I will rise him up at the last day.
That's it. So Yahweh has to draw you.
That's your father.
You know?
God.
So, hey man, brothers are doing this work. Hey man, the Lord seeing you and drew you to Yahweh Shai.
That's it. That's right.
So the Most High literally picked you. Hand picked you. Out of all people on the earth, the Most High picked a few men. Right now, it looks like y'all, man, you know, it's tough to go through. You know, you gotta stay, you gotta go through certain things, you gotta look at being the bottom. Hey, but we know that we'll get the top at the end of the day.
God.
What you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, you know what he said, many are called, a few are chosen.
Right.
It is written in the prophets and they shall be all taught of the Most High. Every man, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me. Not that any man hath seen the Father, save he which is of the Most High, he hath seen the Father.
right.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. I'm that bread of life.
See, Yahushua, he's that bread of life.
Bread of life.
You know, we're living through him.
Come.
That's how we're able to stand out here and do the work because through Yahushua. You know? Here we Matthew 28, 14. Because Yahushua said he was with us all the way through the ends of the earth. Because his spirit is with us. We know what we might not see our Lord. And we might not be, my brothers, we might walk with Yahushua as we speak right now. But us, we probably didn't in a point of our past life. We was on the scene, who knows? We probably seen the Lord come to us and you know, like after when he died, he went to go see 100 amount of men. They went to go see after when he arose. She wrote real time. Yeah, 28, No, we could be those men that walk with the Lord, that broke bread with him, you know, or that might have seen him, or might have touched us. One time we probably was sick, and that probably was all lot to play, you know, to be the man with the blind eyes and the Most High healed, you know. Or it could have been the man that was with Yahushua on the time of his crucifixion that helped him bear his cross. Or the one that literally died with them and told him, hey, I know you're the son of the Heavenly Father. The Lord said, God, you're going to be with me in paradise.
Right.
One of us can easily be one of those men, you know?
Come. Matthew chapter 28, verses 14. And if this come to the governor's ears, we will persuade him and secure you. So they took the money and did as they were taught. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day. Verse 16. Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into the mountain where Yahushua were appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted.
Yes, some doubted. So you got some of them doubted. So that shows you even, hey, we all had different levels of faith as well.
Come.
Because some believe, and even some of their mind was like, damn, it's just really Yahushua.
Come.
Like, are we really looking, you know? Because we'll be odd, you know, like you gotta think about that in that time. You would be odd to see something like that, like, damn, is this really the Lord?
Come.
Because he didn't look the same. He didn't look how he looked on his earthly body when he came back into a spiritual body.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And Yahushua, I'll say it again. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Amen.
So Yahushua said, I'm with you. Go and preach my word. I'll be with you all the way through the ends of the earth. And Yahushua still with us now today, through the Spirit. Through the Spirit, though, Yahushua is with us. You know? It's because we can't see him, don't mean he ain't here. Right? Just because we can't go touch the Lord, don't mean the Lord ain't with us. And the Lord is with us within our tabernacles, within our spirit. You know?
I just want to say Yahushua, because I knew them dudes over there was listening. It's like they were scared when we said Yahushua, man, so I wanted to repeat it.
This is John 14 and 18. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you.
Yeah, Yahushua said, I'm not going to leave you comfortless. I'm not going to leave you on a hard-ass rock, you know, on nothing to stand up. I'm not going to leave you no messed up, you know? Go ahead.
Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more. But ye see me, because I live, ye shall live also.
Exactly. So though Yahushua lives, and we're going to live also. He said, for a little while, you're not going to see me. And that little while to us, but it's been a long time. You know, that's been a long little while. Right. But Yahushua said, you know, though you see me not, I'm still with you. Don't worry about it. You know, even when in the time of Jacob's trouble, when we have to go through our persecution and our deaths, we're gonna understand, know that Yahweh is gonna be with us, and our angels are with us as well.
God.
At that day he shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you.
Exactly. So Yahweh, the Most High, is within us, bro. You know that bro. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful, man.
These scriptures, this is what's comforting. This is what gets our day-to-day life.
That's right.
Because y'all would hey man, the Lord said, hey man, Yahweh, Yahweh. It's this now, Yahweh blessing outside within us.
God.
You know, so as the Most High working with Yahweh, Yahweh's working with us. I work with the Heavenly Father.
God.
So it's all unity. We're all joint heirs together. Go ahead.
He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me.
That's it.
And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father.
That's it.
And I will love him and will manifest myself to him.
Exactly, through the Spirit, through the Scriptures. You know, you waking up knowing you're Israelite. That was the Most High manifesting himself to you. You know, him coming to you with this word. By you hearing the apostles teaching the word. And now it resonated with your spirit. So now you believing on what the apostles said.
That's right.
Because we understand know that what? They're our teachers. And they taught us the right way to go. You know? And now y'all was sharp on sup with you through that.
God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I bet.
Judeans said unto him, not Issacharite, y'all was shocked. Oh, it's scary. And y'all was shocked. How is it that thou will manifest thyself unto us and not unto the world? Y'all was shocked answered.
So scary said that, hey, y'all was how you not gonna manifest yourself to the world, but to us.
Y'all was shocked answered unto him. If a man love me, he will keep my word. And my Father will love him. And we will come unto him and make our abode with him. He that loveth me not keepeth, he that loveth me not keepeth not my saying. And the word which ye hear is not mine, but the Father which sent me. These things have I spoken unto you, being yet present with you. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to you, to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you.
That's it. So amen. The Holy Kakodash, the Kakodash is gonna bring all things back to us. Woo! All back to our members.
And sometimes you get that feeling, you know. Sometimes you talk to Akim and you be like, man, I just feel something, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel, if you go to a store or whatever, you're like, man, I've been here before, or you know what I'm saying? You just got that feeling. You talk to another brother, he'll come out with a video. You wouldn't even really listen to the video, and you was reading the same thing he was reading.
Exactly. You know, be saying the same exact thing he was saying.
God.
Hey man, that's what Kaku does. You know, but it's the same precept as others. I was with the same precept. You know.
Whatsoever I have said unto you, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Ye have heard how I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you, and ye loved me, ye would rejoice, because I said, I go unto your Father, for my Father is greater than I.
And so I always try to tell us, hey, you want to be upset, you'll rejoice.
God.
You know, because I'm coming back to the Father. And by that, you need to come with me. So it's all I want to do is y'all. I said, I'll be gone. Yeah, I'll be gone for a little while, but it's all good. I'm going to be back. You know? Go ahead.
And now I have told you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye might believe. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in me.
Hey, who is the prince of this world? Esau, some white man.
Huh?
Right? See, I was like, since I'm not gonna be talking to you with a little while, you know? I'm not gonna be coming, seeing y'all how I did, you know, when y'all shit came back to resurrection. You know, because the prince of this world has nothing to do with me. Who's the prince of this world, man? Esau, some white man. Go ahead.
But that the world may know that I love the Father, and as the Father gave me commandments, even so I do. Arise, let us go hence.
Go ahead.
Ephesians 5:20.
Yeah.
Come. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 20. Give thanks always for all things unto our power, Yahweh, and the Father, in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Submitting yourself one to another in the fear of our power.
Oh, it's like
First Peter 1 and 2.
Come, Salaki. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 2. Elect according to the foreknowledge of our power, the Father, through the sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Grace unto you and peace be multiplied. Verses 3. Blessed be the Lord, blessed be the power and Father in our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach,
no filming, no picture.
which according to his abundant mercy hath begotten us again unto the lively hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach from the dead.
That's it. Go read that again so I can put it back in that time.
Con. Verses 3. Blessed be the Most High and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, which according to his abundant mercy hath begotten us again unto the lively hope by the resurrection of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach from the dead.
It's actually by Yahweh Shah doing that resurrection. Hey, we got that lively hope. You know, we're gonna be able to live again. You know, we're gonna be able to see glory again through our Lord Yahweh Shah, because why? He sacrificed himself on the cross for our sins, man.
Con.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verses 4. To an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you.
Exactly. That's something that fadeth not away, reserved for heaven for you. You know, so every single brother, we have, hey, those with all those men, hey, we have a crown waiting for us to get put upon our heads.
Come on.
That's, you know, that's heavy.
Yeah.
You know, you have a crown. Lord, I mean, 144,000 crowns sitting there, man, and it all ain't gonna look the same.
Come on.
They're all gonna be different. They're all gonna look different. You know, we all have our individual crown waiting for us to get put upon our heads. You know, by our Lord.
By our Lord. Come on.
And He reserved the heaven for us.
It's on 20%. I would do it.
We gotta.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes. I mean, it's 20%. We do 20 minutes, like 20%. Took off about 30 minutes. It's probably this color.
All right. Go ahead.
Come on. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, through now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptation, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that is perished, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Exactly. hey man, that's gonna be a beautiful thing. You know, because our things that we go through, you know, our fire with trial.
Right.
You know, the hell that we catch. You know, that's, hey man, that's more precious than fine gold. Go ahead.
God. Verses 8, whom having not seen ye love, in whom thou not now ye see him, not yet believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your soul. Verses 10, of which salvation the prophet have inquired and searched diligently, which prophesied of the grace that should come unto you, searching what or the manner of the time the spirit of Hamashiach, which was in them, did signify when it testified beforehand the suffering of Hamashiach and the glory that should follow.
It's actually that glory that's to follow after that. And the prophets, they have been requiring of that. You know, they've been looking for what? For our Lord to come back.
Right.
And they've been looking for that salvation. Even at the time they asked, hey, Lord, when you gonna get the kingdom back to Israel? You know, hey, Peter and the disciples, they asked that question. Y'all started saying, you know, man, no, it's my Father.
That's right.
You know?
John, verses 12, unto whom it was revealed that not unto themselves, but unto us they did minister the things which are now reported unto you by them that have preached the gospel unto you with the Holy Ghost.
So they have preached the gospel with the Holy Ghost, go ahead.
Come, sent down from heaven, which things the angels desire to look into.
Yup.
Wherefore, gird up thy loins of your mind.
Yup.
Read that again. Wherefore, gird up your loins of your mind.
Yup.
That's right.
Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you unto the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Yep.
As obedient children, not fashioning yourself according to the former lust in your ignorance. I'm going to read that again. Verses 14. As obedient children, not fashioning yourself according to the former lust in your ignorance.
Yeah, not coming to your former lust. You know, not being a wicked nigga, not doing drugs, not smoking weed. You know, not going around committing adultery, not eating pork, swine, stop doing things according to the flesh, according to what you want. The things that you want ain't right. Go ahead.
Verses 15. But as he which hath called you in Slack it. But as he which hath called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation.
Exactly. In the word holy goes back to the word separate. So be separate. We're not supposed to be like everyone else.
Come on.
We ain't supposed to try to be like everybody else. We gotta be separate. Hey, cause to be honest, people that are separate, they stand out.
Come on.
If you're like everyone else, you're not gonna stand out. So if you're doing everything else, if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're gonna receive what everyone else is getting. A so-called some low ass shit, some mediocre ass shit.
Come on.
Cause Jake in the kingdom of heaven, 2/3, they won't be in the kingdom, but they're gonna be mediocre. They ain't gonna be nobody.
Come on.
They're not gonna be nobody, man. The two-thirds that we sit on this side that got money now, they ain't finna be nobody. Cause they're like what everyone else, walking after the flesh, walking after the lust. But hey, we're gonna be separate because why? We separated from those fleshly lusts. You know, we stopped doing the things that we like to do when we was in the world. You know, we let those things go.
Come on.
So we can stand out to the Heavenly Father. So the Lord says, all right, yeah, I'm gonna give him a reward because why? He stood out amongst all the rest. I mean, there's a reason why the Most High looked at Noah and Noah stood out. Out of all those people, look at Abraham. All his whole family. What did Abraham do that he made him stand out? He was doing what? The things of the Most High. Why did David stand out amongst all of his brothers? You know, all the brothers that he had that he was older than.
God.
Why? He was a sheep tender. You know, the Most High seen how humble he was. He stood out amongst his own family, man.
Right.
Hey man, why did Yahweh Shah stand out amongst amongst all his brothers, because he had brothers. Hey, so two of his brothers didn't believe on him. Two of his brothers thought he was just his little brother. Oh, Yahweh Shai, hey, up there. His big brother, Yahweh Shai. He ain't nobody.
That's why they always say, you know, when we read it, man, hey, put yourself into that vision.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because that spirit gonna resonate with you. But you know, hopefully that you will stand before Yahweh Shai, man, or any of the prophets.
First Peter chapter 1, verses 16. Because it is written, and that's what has been written before. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. And if ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judges according to every man's work, pass thy time of your sovereign here in fear. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things, as silver and gold, from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers.
Exactly. Right. So vanity, man.
Kind of like we said with Kobe Bryant, man. Hey, what did he say, man? He said it comes from what? Your fathers, man. I'm going to read that again. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Hamashiach as of a lamb without blemish and without spot.
Exactly. Perfect. You know, that's the way it seemed to be in the sight of Heavenly Father. Those elect men, they seem to they're perfect in the sight of the Lord. You know, go ahead.
Who barely was ordained before the foundation of the world.
Exactly. And that was for new.
Verses 20. Who barely was ordained before the foundation of the world.
That was for new, bound before the foundation of the world. So before they had the earth was built, those men were there. They were already set for salvation. You know?
First John 2 and 15 says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Exactly. So any man love the world, hey man, love the Heavenly Father ain't in him. So like, hey man, Kobe Bryant love the world. All these different, like I said, like we keep on repeating these things over and over again. It's not like a broken record, but hey, it's what we're doing. Hey, well, what they know is we crossed like for 100 years of the same exact thing. You know, repetition. Hey, practice makes perfect. Mental hustle.
Right up into the,
That's it. They're complaining about us. They're complaining about us having repetition, but they'll repeat a song or two, Pop. Hey, they'll repeat Nipsey Hussle. You know, they'll repeat Kobe Bryant. They'll repeat Michael Jordan. But they don't repeat none of these prophets.
Right.
They don't repeat Peter, Paul. They don't repeat none of that, man.
Yeah, because they don't like it. You know, they be like, no, I'm not with all that shit. They think it's weird. You know, they think it's weird to stand true to the Bible. You know, and to read it for what it's supposed to be read upon.
That's it.
And because people are dumb as hell. They don't see it as being profitable. Like people say they believe in God, or I read the Bible, but they don't really believe. They don't believe, man.
That's it.
They don't believe how we believe. You know, some might say, oh yeah, I read. Just because you read the Bible don't mean you understand it, bro.
That's right.
And just because you might have a so-called unction, or you might have a so-called zeal, that don't mean you believe. You don't really believe like you should.
Hey, but I got a PhD in Bible study.
That's some bullshit, bro. That don't require faith. You can't believe because you say you do, man. You have to truly believe, like, you know, this what we truly believe, man.
It's like the first time you hear, you know, apostle or any of the elders, when you first come in, you hear it, but until you read it, that's when you really believe it, man. And then once you start seeing what those brothers was prophesying, and now seeing this thing coming to fruition, man. Hey, if no one's out there now believing what the elders and apostles of GMS have been speaking for years, man. I don't know what else to say, man, because everything that we see is coming manifesting, man.
That's right.
You know, we see these things manifesting before our eyes. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, the mark of the beast. You know, World War III. You see these pestilence and famines coming to the earth.
Right.
You see China getting broke down right now. And you see that Chicago got a couple of them, Texas got a couple of them. Hey man, the spirit is coming out and putting these famines and pestilence on these people, man.
Right.
Just like we said and prophesied from week in and week out.
Hey, I'm free.
Hey, like, you see it, man. You can't see these things, man. You know, it's crazy. You can't see these things coming to manifest. Hey, you still see follow, man. What did the Lord say? No matter what.
Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Iran is firing off missiles. Okay? They're firing off missiles to Iran. You still got people on the damn party bus. All right? Looking like damn fools out here, man. But they think they're having a good time.
You know that virus, man. I mean, you seeing people dropping down, man. Hey, they like this. You know, they blocking it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's it. Because, hey, it's just like the time of Noah. You know, they're a part of energy. Niggas don't care. I mean, they don't really give a damn. America, they don't understand what trouble is.
Come on.
So they believe that Esau gonna come for the rescue and nothing gonna happen. You know, that's the whole time mind frame. They might see it, they might be aware to it, but they're still gonna keep on going. Like you know you're finna run to it, you should just keep driving. Alright, you know, I'll be alright. I'll make it over. Dude, that's my frame of America.
God, they tell you, you know, Second Amendment, man. They walk down to Capitol Hill with M16, man. You know, bazookas, whatever it have in there, they'll stand tall. But if Jake went up there, man, they'd have had a whole National Guard up there, man. You know, and no one ain't really saying nothing about it. That must be like a sweep under the rug. Yeah, and people died on the street. You know, they go over there in China and see someone just died walking down the street. And ain't nobody care. But it's coming as America.
That's right.
Matthew 24:36.
Bring it on.
But of that day and honor no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the day of Noah, were so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the day that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
And they were having fun. They were partying, going on a little tour bus, having fun. They were doing those things in the time of Noah. Guess what? They weren't worried about it. They didn't believe. You know, we tell America's not a day that hey man, America's gonna be, God dang it. Yeah, America's gonna be destroyed by acid nuclear missiles. Hey man, they don't believe it. They think we're laughing. They think it's a game.
No way.
Bring it out again. Run that back again.
Yeah.
But as the day of Noah, were so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right.
For as in the day that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
Hey man, they were having fun.
They was having fun, man.
They were living it up.
Hey, and you know what? If you look right now, people are still getting married. They still in that marriage spirit. Oh, I want to get married, live happily ever after. They think this is the time. Hey, look, Valentine's Day coming up. They about to be passing around chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Teddy bears, right? Hey man, look, it's done, man.
Yeah, it's done.
All right.
As a matter of fact, it's like
No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Your whole mind state should be on your hour in the kingdom, man. That's it, man. These damn devils got you in the damn, cloud bump, man. All right? Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, they did the numbers in December on Xmas, and that was probably one of the most terrible, you know, holidays they had in a while.
Right.
You know, because ain't nobody buying that shit, man.
because they can't even understand it. They can't afford it.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, man, people are getting broke by a second. Money dropping by a minute.
Yep.
And they talking about the dollar collapsing this year.
Come.
But it's really up to the Heavenly Father. But it's sort of affect that conversation that's there.
Come.
But we know
That's it.
and that's prophecy.
Yep.
That's gonna bring what the mark of the beast, which is with the chip.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, on that note, when you talking about mark of the beast, hey, the opioid epidemic is so bad, they want to start chipping them, man. To change the way they think, or to change the way to not have an urge, man. Hey, if nobody don't believe in the mark of the beast, hey, man, that's one example. You can look it up. Opioid on the chip, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all prophecy. That's all prophecy coming to pass. You know, they talk to missiles, Iran, China people getting sick, coming over like the brother was saying, coming over to Chicago. You know, all the dollar people talking about the dollar dropping. And there was a guy, I forgot his name is. He was talking about things going on in America. Things like he's like Ishmael or something like that, other nations. He was on there talking about how things are getting bad.
Yeah.
How the system is against itself. And that goes back to the scripture. Scripture say, if Satan be divided against itself, I can say it stand. But to have it in. You know? So everything is unfolding.
Matter of fact, they just kicked off Salafi. They just kicked off 3 Muslims off a Delta flight, man. Because hey, Esau is getting scared, man. He don't know who he can trust. He don't know who he can trust, man.
Because Scripture say he have fear on every side. You know, he gonna be looking. He not gonna know who the hell gonna come after him. Because everybody wants him. You know, everybody wants his death. Everybody wants to destroy him. So he doesn't know where the hell he's going. I think it's like Job 18 or something. Talking about you're fair on every side.
You got one.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark and knew not until the flood came.
Yeah, they knew not until the flood came. So these niggas ain't gonna know till the missiles come. They not gonna understand. Go ahead.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall 2 be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding.
Yeah, working.
Grinding.
Going to work, grinding means working for you fucking scoffers out there. All right, you simpletons. All right. Because the Most does not permit homosexuality. Because there was an individual came up saying, well, that scripture's talking about, no, nigga. You go into the word grinding, it means working. All right? All right, for you simpletons out there.
Come on, brother.
Go ahead.
Grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left.
Yep.
Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. But now this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
Is that here to watch? So you know what thief gonna come break into the house. You're not gonna leave. You're gonna be there ready. As soon boom, blast his ass. Soon you come into the door. He ain't finna get it. Cause you got everything set, you ready, you got your weapons ready. So when he come in, he's finna kill his ass. So same thing with the Lord. So Jake knew. Let's say Jake knew what day, what second, what minute, when all y'all was trying to come back. Hey, y'all was the cloud, they already know. Hey, all praise y'all, Bashim Al-Rashad, blah, blah, blah.
And the Most High knows Jake, man.
They don't know you.
They know. We know how Jake is, man. It's like, we always about last minute. We last minute right now.
Yeah.
You know, coming out, being hope of the Lord, prophets of the Lord. We come out here at what? Last minute. This is the last second. This is supposed to be close to doomsday, man.
And what they say, the doomsday clock is 100 seconds? 100 seconds?
Yeah, kind of. You know, the Lord sending his prophets out, man, to get the elect. You know, to wake them up. When last second, what he said, some will come in the last seconds, man. That's gonna be the day. We might have some brothers come here the last second, man.
Maybe for all the hell breakers, everybody's brother gonna be coming in.
Coming in.
They like still gonna be getting sealed all the way up to like that last hour.
Getting that penny.
It doesn't matter how long it took,
Huh?
how long you worked. You know, and then apostle for years. Those guys that work for maybe almost like months.
Huh?
Get the kingdom and everything, all that. Bro, all the same exact thing, that penny.
That's right.
You know?
On top of that, it's not even about only this life, it's about your past life as well. So you got works from your past life into this life now.
Yep.
There you go.
Good bring up.
Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh, who then is a faithful and wise servant?
Exactly. Who then is a faithful, wise servant? Because now, all right, so by you know I ain't coming, so who's gonna be that faithful, wise servant?
That's right.
That's gonna stand his watch. Even when you don't see nothing, you might just see straight blackness. You might not see shit for a long time. You might just be seeing nothing but desert. But you're still looking. You're still watching. You know, you ain't took your eye off the clock. You know, you still looking, you still watching. You might be straight, you know, man, you're like in a damn this house. There's so much of it's just blackness. You don't see no light. Right now we're seeing a little light. You know? What's that light? The purpose. Go ahead.
Whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Exactly. Blessed is that servant when the Lord come and find so doing. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken.
Yeah, so eating and drinking with the drunken means what? Go back into the world. Like a lot of guys happen. You know, all the guys came out of One West. All of them fell off. Majority of them fell off. Guys that came into the truth and just left. You know, you went out with the drunks. With the drunks. You stopped watching. You said, no man, wait, I got time. You know, even for guys that come into the truth, you know they're Israelites. Oh, I got time.
And that's why they stopped fearing the Lord.
Yeah, they're not really about it. You know, you just know that you're Israelite and it's not enough. You know, you just sitting there thinking that, oh, I got time. Nah, man, you don't have time. None of us have time. Because time to wait on nobody.
That's right.
So you sitting lollygagging, chilling, ain't doing the work, ain't doing no videos. You know, hey, come on to the hours and byways, man.
Hey,
That's right.
Man, but he's gonna come back and say another hour.
Yeah.
I got time, man.
Yeah, right.
I clean about 5 minutes before he get back. I'll be done before then.
That's Jake. Yeah, that's Jake. That's Jake. Jake know you're Israelite. You gonna do the work yet, bro? I don't know. Like to do that my child. I ain't said that nigga a long time ago about it though. But when I was telling him you gonna come out with do the work. I don't know. I got to deal with the kids. You know, I got to deal with the kids in the house. They got to get the heathens right.
Lord, ain't coming back. The chip ain't even here yet, man.
You know, that's Jake. You know, he make 1,000 excuses on why he can't come and serve the Most High. But you come and serve Esau every day. But you can't serve the Lord.
Faithful.
The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Hey, cause even Peter, I fell with. I told him, man. He said, "Hold on, go ahead. I gotta get that.
The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Right.
So yeah, man, like you said, like we said about that time, man, when the Lord comes, it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Them last minute people is gonna get destroyed, man. They're gonna get smitten by the sword of the Lord.
Come. So people that are saying, hey man, I got time. You know, I can chill out. Hey, most of them will push you out with the unbelievers. Right? You know, you not doing the work. You just sitting on your ass doing nothing, doing your Israelite.
Come.
And then you ask somebody that knows there are too, but you ain't trying to go do the work. There's something wrong with you, man.
Jake always want to say, hey, I heard about you guys. I see you guys on YouTube. I see you guys on YouTube.
Yep.
Hey, brother, why don't you come over, and listen for a minute, man. Hear the word of the Lord. I'll be around. What you talking about, man?
That's Jake, man. You know, that's Jake all the time. Oh, you know, hey, you know, I don't know. I come around a little bit. You know, I think about it.
Yeah.
I think about it. Don't talk to you. Israelite, brother.
Yeah, Israelite, brother. You know you're an Israelite. You know you God chosen people.
I'm Muslim.
How you Muslim?
Muslim?
Okay, you know.
Assalamu alaikum.
No,
Nah,
but we
brother.
not. Hey, brother, we not Muslims, brother.
Yeah, we're not brothers.
See, that comes from the Ishmaelites. That's their religion, right? We're the children of Israel. That's Allah, because don't you know in the Quran it talks about the children of Israel?
Yeah. Y'all are the Meccas.
No. We do nothing. No, we do nothing with Israel. Nothing with Israel.
See, it's don't it say in the Quran that the true prophets are Israel? True prophets are Israel.
Listen, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm grieving right now. Kobe Bryant just got killed.
Hey, bro, but look,
And
think,
I'm grieving right now, bro.
hey man,
But I
what
came
about
over here.
Christ? What about the man that died for you?
Yeah, I'm bold.
What about him? What about the man that died for you?
And listen, sir, I'm bold.
The bad guy is Kobe Bryant. The good guy is Yahushua, man. Is the Lord. See, what about the Lord though?
Oh, wait, what Kobe
But
Bryant?
what about the Lord though, man? See, that's something problem. What about the Lord?
Yeah.
We
yeah,
worried about a man. Listen, hold on, brother. Listen, you worried about a man that ain't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant pay your bills, brother. Did he pay your bills? No, he didn't.
Do that 'cause my
He
fight, I got
see.
a fist fight.
No, you're good, bro. But you gotta think about it. What did Kobe Bryant do for you? Like, all he did was play basketball. He can't save your soul.
It's still like, brother. Don't steal my shine from me.
I ain't stealing your shine.
I'm talking about that brother won a lot of games and
What did the Most High do?
Yeah, no, don't put him.
No,
up
we
there
got to,
with-
brother. We got to, brother. That's what we about, man. We about the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah, brothers, I love y'all, but
Hey, we love you
I'm
too, bro.
grieving right now.
Oh, that's all good.
And just respect that and say, man, I hope your heart man real quick. I'm a poet of God. I'm a poet of Allah. I'm a poet of
Hey, what does Allah mean?
man,
What does Allah mean?
God.
Means power.
It's power.
Yeah.
All right. So your power isn't
Y'all delicate to whether I want to do this. Y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna record y'all and let y'all go live. I'm gonna record y'all and let y'all go live on one of my channels.
We already live.
Y'all
We
going
just-
live? Yeah, I know we live. Man, stop doing me like this, man. You know
We ain't doing you like nothing, bro.
You are a highly intelligent brother. All of y'all are. And just let me ask y'all a question. I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic. Somebody over here is in July. Who in it? Raise your hand.
We don't do that.
July, I'm just asking y'all a
We
question.
don't do none
you
of
try
that.
to do sorcery and
No, that ain't no sorcery. That's something that God gave me.
Okay, who's
God gave me
Get drunk at
that.
28.
But don't bring up. I just asked y'all a simple question. Is
what's the question?
somebody over here born in the same room? I'm July the 17th.
Okay, how's that?
I was born.
Hey,
My
bro,
birthday's July 29th.
Hosea 4 and
not ready.
6. My people are destroyed. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Yes, all people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know? Because why? We lack on who we are. We think we're African American. We think we're Islamic. But we're not. We're the children of Israel. We're YSO Island.
We are not African.
Okay, isn't that what I just said?
That's what you just said.
No, I said we're not African. We're not from African, bro. We're not African.
Hold on.
We're Israelites, bro.
So what, hold on.
Listen to the Bible, brother. Listen to the Bible. Listen to the Bible. Listen to the Bible.
Say one more thing. Stop.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Brother, right now we're trying to give you knowledge right now. We're trying to enlighten you with the word of Heavenly Father.
Y'all just straight to straight. So what was all this stuff talking about? We were slaves and we were brought over here. And that wasn't us. That's what
That
I'm
was
saying.
us. Deuteronomy 28. I mean, see the Bible.
I'm gonna bring it out to you right
Our
here.
whole history is in
Nah,
scriptures.
I gotta go, man. I gotta catch the bus out there.
Hey, man, we just talked about that.
Jake destroyed, man.
Talk about it, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 28. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
So the Most High will smite us with madness, man.
Hey, I'm singing one to you.
Jake is mad, man. Jake is crazy, right? Right. That's part of the curses.
Come.
Oh my
So these are curses that we're living.
This is
He did everything, man. He did Muslim. He
did
Christianity.
He did the cross
Right.
and Catholic.
They're confused.
I mean, he's confused, man.
He's confused on who he is.
The Muslim stuff, man.
Stay on your side.
Go ahead.
Ask him some questions.
Come.
Get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 28.
Stop.
The Lord Yahweh
See, Kyle,
shall
this was
smite
what y'all
thee
said.
with madness and
Hold on.
blindness and astonishment of heart.
Any 5%ers?
85%.
Any 5%ers? No.
We Israelites.
We Israelites.
Israelite? I was wondering if you knew anything else.
No, let me know. I'm gonna show you this is who we are.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I
know-
shout
I
out
know who you are,
my
I know.
RP.
Yeah, start 68,
2864.
put that son. The shit.
Come. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even until the
You
other.
ever heard of the slave trade?
Yeah.
Who was sold everywhere?
Yeah.
That was
Scattered to the
part-
four parts of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the process about it. We look at it.
God. And there shall and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Exactly. So the biggest religion of the so-called Negroes is in Christianity and Muslim, and being a Muslim. The rock and Mecca, wood and stone. Go ahead.
Come. 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall thy soul of thy foot have rest.
Right.
But the Lord Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. Verses 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance in thy life.
That's we have no assurance of our life. Now there was a video on Instagram. A brother got pulled over by the cops. He said, "I don't know if I'm gonna die next day." So we had that constant doubt of our life because of our skin, how we look. You don't know what's gonna happen to you. You could be driving with your woman, get pulled over, and he think you got a gun and shoot you dead. Right? Go ahead.
Verses 67. In the morning thou shalt say, would God our power, it were even, and at even thou shalt say, would God it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for thy sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see.
Is that so? You think about we was enslaved, we were scared. When we were seeing our people get killed, being lynched. I mean, that's a scary sight to see. You know, you've seen it every day. I mean, you have to live through that every single day. And we're still in the form of slavery.
Right.
Mentally, because why we don't know who we are.
Right.
We walk around thinking we're African, thinking we're this, thinking we're black, but we're not even black. Black is the color.
Right.
It's not a nation of people.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Fine. Verses 60.
Just to expound on that, like the brother was saying, in slavery times, we were saying, the scriptures say, in the morning you wish it was evening. Basically, you wish it was evening because you had to go through all that hardcore slavery. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the fields, picking the cotton. You know what I'm saying? Getting your back whipped. You know what I'm saying? Seeing your children getting, sold off to other plantations. All that you would have to go through during the day. And then at evening time, when it's nighttime, you just wish it would be morning. What would happen at nighttime? At nighttime, you got, roaches, rats crawling all over you. You know what I'm saying? In your dwelling places. You know what I'm saying? You might have your woman. Master might take her off. You know what I'm saying? Have her. You know what I mean? So at nighttime, you're praying for morning. In the morning time, during the day, you're praying for night. Constantly in despair.
God. Verses 68, and the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Yes, the Lord started bringing again to Egypt again with ships. Those are cargo ships. Those we were broken. Ships. Exactly. From the parts of the west coast of Africa all the way to the lands of America. And then too across the four corners of the earth. Because too, what was you gonna say?
Where can we find?
So all that paper
It's on back here.
So those are curses, and you can read all those curses. So you can see all the way from the top to the bottom. It'll show you the same thing we're speaking of right now. But he's breaking it down because you're in the sight of the man of the Lord. So it's better to hear from us because the Lord got the Spirit on us to give you that deliverance.
Where can I find you all? You have a social media account?
You can get on YSO.
You go YSO Nashville.
Is that on YSO Nashville?
Nashville.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Verses 68, and the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake.
Brother got a dollar. Brother got a dollar something. Because when you go into the word Egypt means bondage, right? And when you look at America on the pyramid of dollar, it's what the pyramid, and that represents Egypt. So that means we'll be going back to Egypt again with ships. Now you know in the time of we also in the back of the dollar, right?
Yeah.
Egypt, right? And that's when we were in the time of Moses. We read about the Israelites being delivered out of the land of Egypt with them same people, and we're in that same captivity. That's why the Lord referred it back to Egypt because we're in Egypt in bondage. Exactly. It's America. Go ahead.
North America, Canada.
Exactly. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
Exactly. So we should be sold to our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. For bondmen and bondwomen. So when you go into that word, bondmen and bondwomen, it's slave men, slave women. So we were sold. We were literally sold, auctioned off to different parts of the land to the so-called white man, what you would say, right? And that's all in the Bible. So what is that telling you? That's telling you that this Bible refers back to you as being the children of Israel.
Right.
Go ahead.
And no man shall buy you.
Which no man's gonna say, because who came to our aid? The Chinese man didn't come tell the white man, no, don't do that. They didn't fight for us. Nobody fought for us at all. Point blank, period.
Right.
Nobody came to our aid at all. Go ahead, brother.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Deuteronomy chapter.
No. Go to 28 and start at 17. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 17. Cursed shall be the basket of thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land.
So cursed shall be the basket of thy store. What business? Black owned business like that make?
Right. Or they just quickly or shut down.
Exactly. You go to the corner store in the hood, who's running? A different nation. You don't look like you. The hair salon. Where y'all get your hair from?
Right.
So Japanese, Chinese, they're selling it to you.
Right.
We're not selling it. We're always buying. We're the borrowers. Go ahead.
Come on. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kin, and the flock of thy sheep. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
Now y'all see how about Cook Bryant, right? Like God, he came in poor, right, in a bad estate, and he died with a bad death. He came in bad, left out bad. That's part of the curse that we're gonna go through. Look at Bill Cosby. He's locked up in prison for something he probably didn't even do. Go ahead.
Come on, verses 20. The Lord Yahweh shall send upon the curses, the cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou shalt be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doing.
Because we didn't start doing. So the reason why we're in the captivity that we're not today, because we didn't want to follow our power. We was on everything else. Want to go be a Muslim, want to go do this, want to go do that. Because you read in the book of Exodus when Israel made a golden calf, and that made the Most High mad. So we constantly curse the Most High to our face. Y'all see about Lil Boosie? How we talking about he'll eat pork? You know that? He said God told me not to fuck you, God. We're them same people that was doing that. So if I created you and I told you to do something, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna piss me off. So now I'm gonna do something to you, right? And that's what the Most High sees. He's mad at us right now. Go ahead.
Done. Until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me, the Lord Yahweh shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
Like certain sickness is like sickle cell. You know that cleaves unto us. You know we get certain diseases like high blood pressure. You know, because my grandma, she had that real bad. She had high blood, she had diabetes. You know, she had those things that cleave unto her heavy. Because we get those things heavy that cleave unto us. Certain sickness we get, like you will see, like you go to shit. But you go to the doctor, right, and you will see that it's majority Negroes having that type of thing going on with them.
Like diabetes,
Diabetes, all that. Exactly. Go ahead.
Oh,
we got you.
You got another card? Yeah, I'm gonna give you another card. But on the back side, you know, and what's so important, you know, your Israelite, so-called Negro, Native Americans, and Hispanics, we all make it to a tribe of Israel. So on the front hand side, you can see on the left hand side, these are the tribe, and on the right hand side, these are the bowers they call us. And you got to know the story about Jacob and Esau until you understand that right there. See, that wasn't told in the churches, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't told in the churches about who is Jacob and Esau. Now it's coming out, now they're trying to say that doesn't matter. But it does matter because if you read, if you know the, I'll let y'all go after this, if you know the covenant, if you go to Jeremiah 31 and 31, you can go and he'll tell you the covenant is between Judah and Israel. So Judah is the so-called Negroes. So the first three is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. So that's the southern kingdom. So it's going to be more the darker. And then the northern tribe are the so-called Native Indians and Hispanic. So that's when he said Israel. When you go again and go into Hebrews 8:8, you'll find that same covenant that he promised us in the Old Testament. Because a lot of people will come and say, well, that's old, brother. Well, all you have to do is go into the New Testament and go Hebrews.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, brother. Have a good one. All right. Yeah, have a good
Thank
one.
you.
All right.
All right, y'all be blessed.
Hey, shalom. Hey, before y'all go, y'all got to know the name of the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahweh means he exists. Yahushua means the son of Jesus. They call him Jesus, but that's an incorrect name. So it's Yahweh. The J didn't exist until 1600.
Right.
Okay, exactly. So we need to, y'all got to know Yahweh, Yahushua, or Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But Yahweh means he exists. Bahashim means in the name of. Yahushua means the Lord. Thank you.
Thank you for
Hey,
letting me
shalom.
Thank you.
Shalom.
Go ahead, my brother.
What's up, sis?
John, Deuteronomy chapter 7, Deuteronomy 28 verses 21. The Lord shall make thee pestilent cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land. Whether thou goest to possess it, the Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with the constipation, with a fever, and with inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting, and with the mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
Exactly. So those sicknesses and those plagues ain't gonna keep us until we perish, man.
Come on.
Go ahead.
And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and thy earth that is under thee shall be iron. The Lord Yahweh shall make the rain of the land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. Verses 25, the Lord Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemy. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
Exactly. So what was going on in slavery? They would have a game called Hit the Nigger Baby. You know, taking little rocks and shit, throwing at the nigger baby. That's what they call it. You know, we was getting slain and killed in those days. It was terrible. It's still even now today. You know, so-called Negro walks around getting shot down by the police. And not that we get killed by our own people. You know? So we're constantly oppressed within ourselves. You know? Go ahead.
And shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Yeah, so we shall be removed from all the kingdoms of the earth. Because we're scattered abroad all over the world. You know, you can find Israel everywhere. You know? Go ahead.
And thou carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air, and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. The Lord Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emerald, and with the scab, and with the itch, whereof thou canst not be healed. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Verses 29, and thou shalt grope at noonday, at the blind gropeth in darkness.
Isaiah, no, Jeremiah 5. Let me get Jeremiah 5. I mean, you look at it now, man. Hey, man, Jimmy morning like because majority of people, they be going through hell. They be catching it. Ain't really nothing to be happy about when you know you're in captivity, and especially when the Most High lets you see it, and you get to look around, you like, damn, I'm a slave. You know, and you come in a slave, and you leave out a slave.
Right.
Like Kobe Bryant, man. He came in as a slave and left. You know, he might have had some money, but where's that at now? Nowhere to be found.
So you know what's going on, just like the famous testing that's going on right now in China.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we call upon our people, because those things are coming here. That's why we prophesize now. You know, that's why you need to come back to the Lord.
I'm guessing where it started.
Yeah, come.
Like start living right.
Yeah, come.
Now, I want to get that one more time.
Yeah, bring it up.
Brother said, man, Deuteronomy chapter 28 through 29, it says, and thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. And you go into every ghetto, you know what I'm saying, you see those winos, those drunks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they walk around, it's like they walk around aimlessly, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you go into a lot of ghettos in the U.S., man, you got those drunks, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone got mental illness, that's a madness that most of us smoking with. You know what I mean? They just groping in the noonday. You know what I'm saying?
I doing what we just see, man. We're confused. Didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, he a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? But he loves Kobe. Now you worship Allah and Kobe too.
Jeremiah 5 verses 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know and seek in the broad places thereof.
Bristol be considered a broad place. Right? The Lord said, run and seek. You know, go ahead.
If ye can find a man, if there be any that executeth judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. And though
so we're looking to men for truth, right? That's what we're doing. That's part of what Jeremiah 16:16, which is now for the elect, the men that want to be a part of the covenant of Yahweh Bashim Shah. Go ahead.
Verses 2. And though they say the Lord Yahweh liveth, surely they swear falsely.
Yep.
O Lord Yahweh, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved, and haste consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction.
That's the Most High stricken us. You know, He did those things to us. He put the place on us. He puts the constant whipping stick on us. But we refuse to come back. We refuse to handle the Lord. Like little Boosie. Fuck God. You know, that's that rebellious nation that's within the nation of Israel. You know, that's the reason why we're in captivity today, because Jake just can't get it, man. When you tell Jake to put down the blunt, he can't do it. Because at the end of the day, these niggas be weak-minded, man. Go ahead, bro.
They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
They refuse to return. You know, you tell Jake, hey, boom, boom. You're like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't know about all that. You know, he go by his business.
Yeah.
Or you tell them what's going on with the world right now and what happened. Oh man, that's been happening.
He arguing.
Yeah.
I be arguing with my coworkers all the time.
Yeah.
They like, Israelite. What is that? I'm African American.
Yeah.
Ain't no African American. That ain't nothing.
That's the foolery. That's what he said in
Like,
Deuteronomy
they will
28.
tell you, I don't want to hear that shit, and
Yeah.
then they'll come back to like, but this ain't right, this ain't right. Why you arguing? It's on your mind to study for yourself. I'm not even supposed to be teaching you.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, sister. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jake do. Jake want to come into the
He keep coming back.
Yeah, wanna keep coming back.
I'm not, learn for yourself.
They really just want to scoff, man.
Yeah.
They really just want to.
They want to make all this seem like bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they can't understand it, they can't open their mind enough. But
Yaquar was saying, said bring out DeMonte West. I was talking about Brooklyn in the noonday, like madness. He was like, yeah, DeMonte West used to play with
LeBron Cleveland. Yeah.
Yep.
So
He bugged out.
he bugged out.
Yeah.
Daniel's 12:9, and he said, go by way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the times of the end. Many shall be terrified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall be wicked, and none of the wicked shall understand.
Yes, none of the wicked will understand it. You know, none of the wicked will understand why we stand out here every week and preach this word. They're not gonna perceive. They're not gonna get it. Because it's not for them to get, you know, it's not for them to understand, you know, but it's for us to understand, you know, the election. I said that 1/3 of the children make up against Israel, man. Because that thing doesn't hit, because you have some sisters that believe in a way.
But the wise shall understand.
Yeah, but the wise shall understand. You know, the wise men, hey, because every time Jeremiah said, look, all right, look, fuck these niggas, I'm gonna go to the wise men that fear the Most High. Because ain't no point talking to really two-thirds about it, talking to Jake about it, man. They're not gonna get it. When you will conversate with Jake, you have a dialect with him, he won't get it. He'll still call it, oh, nah, bro. He'll say all types of shit, but you debunk everything he said, but he can't see it because the Most High put a stumbling block on him.
Right.
Go ahead. Let me get Romans 7 and 12.
And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days.
Let me get
Romans chapter 7, verses 6. But now we are delivered from the law, and being dead wherein we were held, that we should serve in newness and in spirit, and not in the oldness of the latter. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? Our power forbids.
Yeah, so it's the law, sin, our power forbid. You know, so most I ain't heard preaching simply doing wickedness, man. Go ahead.
Nay, I had not known sin, but by the law, for I had not known lust itself. The law had said, thou shalt not covet. But sin, talking occasioned by the commandments, wrought in me all manner. Consequence from without the law, sin was dead, for I was alive without the law once.
No, it's like Romans 11 and 7. My bad. What's that? Romans 11 and 7.
11 and 7.
Yeah, come on.
I gotta get it out. All praise to the Most High.
That's beautiful. I just want to say, man, that's beautiful. not every week, but it's just to come out a lot, man. And that's the spirit. We always say, you know, as a oneness up here, man, you know, the Lord always edifies us, man. And I just want to say that live because, I mean, when we out here, man, teaching and preaching, man, we don't think nobody's hearing us. But the Lord is really blessing us this camp, man. So I just wanted to say that, man. Call all Yahweh by Shem Yahweh shot.
Romans 11, verses 7. What then Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh.
Yeah. So Israel not telling what you're seeking for. You know? Because when people go back, they look around for something to find, something to hold on to. But that ain't it. You know? Go ahead.
I'm gonna start it again. What then Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Exactly. So your election have obtained it, and the rest are blind. You know? I mean, the brother and his woman come up. You know, because Jacob come up in a sincere manner. You know, came up, you know, trying to learn the word, trying to understand. Yeah, but you know, nigga always want to talk.
You know, we always see that though. We always see that though through the spirit, like the brother, you know, Yaquan, you know, we always say, man, sometimes they ain't stopping. Hey man, let them go.
That's it.
And today was an edification of that, man. You know, because two individuals came. No, actually 3 individuals came. One was talking wickedly. You know, he came up like he was sincere. You know, he was like he was sincere. Then we had to kick him out of the way, and then it was 2 of them that was sincere.
Exactly.
You know.
Hey, but you see how the Most High still use, you know what I'm saying, that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to bring forth
some possible fruits, you know.
Because he brought them to us.
That's right.
Yeah. That's
hey,
beautiful,
hey,
brother.
what does the Lord say? You can only do something for the truth. You can do nothing against the truth for the truth. There we go.
God.
Hey, that shit messed me. I was about to say it, bro, it completely left my mind.
Come on, brother.
I was like, yeah. But that's it. But see, same thing, he can come against you being loud, being obnoxious. All you do is bring it to the stars.
Yep.
That's it, man.
You know, that's all you doing. It's making Yahweh Bashim our shot popular.
And it's kind of like how Esau doing, trying to throw salt onto the fire, man. All he doing is making this fire, Yahweh Bashim Shai, raise even higher, man. You know, he looking at us, it's just 6 little young brothers down here, man.
I understand what y'all doing, but be on these streets like I am, be a raz like I do. And they literally stalk me every day. Every day they stalk me.
Who
black
stalk you?
trucks. You know, these black dark-skinned trucks. Y'all, I understand what y'all doing, but y'all not out here, bro. These people are serious. These people are evil, bro. They stalk us.
Who's evil, brother?
Dark-skinned winter truck. Y'all see them, man. I understand what y'all doing, man, but people on the streets be suffering.
Who's evil?
Yeah, who is it that's evil? Who is it that's stalking?
Bro, I live on the streets, man. Police are part of it too. They don't want us out on the street, bro. They would literally fuck with us every day. They do it to me.
Police?
Yeah. They're not necessarily police, man. Whole hate, Aaron hate me, bro. That's what it is. They do it to me every day. They ain't got no defense against it.
So what race are they? They white?
He said Aaron.
White, they got Uncle Tom niggas. I mean, bro, this is real, bro. It's real. They're scared me.
I mean, you got
but
a lot of
people that can't do nothing about it. I live on the street, bro.
Oh, it's me during 20 feet.
But I'm not racist, but these people to me is no good. This city's growing. See what's that? They don't want no niggas down. They don't. I'm sorry to say it, man, but I still got doing. But I love y'all, man. I love everybody. But I'm scared to be on the street, bro. I get messed with every day, bro. And I got no defense against it. Every day. I got ran out my last time. I was homeless on the streets.
Yeah, hey brother, you going through curses.
But I'm saying, bro, y'all doing this, but it hurts people like me.
Hurts people like you.
Yeah, because I'm on the street.
But why is us telling you who you are hurt you?
It's not necessarily that, bro. But see, you go home. They're home with you. They are. Yeah. I can't walk down the street, but I jump the other side of the street.
Brother, you choose to do that. But we're not doing nothing. Brother, we're trying to help you.
I'm not trying down y'all, bro. I'm with y'all, bro.
So why are we doing what hurting you? We should be trying to help. We should be
You're not
inspiring.
hurting me, bro, but I'm just saying.
We should be inspiring you to change your life, to do better, right? To walk after the Most High. We're not trying to hurt you, bro. We're out here because of you.
Even if we wasn't out here, you just said if during the week they're messing with you, right?
They do it every day.
All right, so we out here once a week. So we out here once a week.
It's a thing to ride by you, blow your horn, follow your radio. Can't hear, I ain't done nothing. But they do it because you're on the streets and they mess with you. You know what I mean?
They
make
doing
you
it
mad.
because the Lord.
I believe in God, bro. I tread His Bible. I say things I'm mad because I can't finish.
Yeah, 20 and
But
54.
I'm with you, brother.
And we're going to bring it out,
But,
bro.
you know what I mean?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 54. So that the man that is tender among you, a very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
So that's the reason why it's like that. You got black on black crime. Black, you know, your worst enemy might be a so-called black person. But that's in
They
the
are,
Bible.
because you know they use them to get to me.
Yeah, that's it.
They do that. I know this.
In the time of slavery, what the white man do to get to the slaves that was running away? They use the nigga.
All white people is bad, but these people that come here, they don't understand. They don't want black people around.
The Lord
Well, I
said
mean,
they come wickedness out the womb.
I don't understand, man. I was raised around white people, man. My mama did not raise me like that.
It don't matter what the word say.
See, bro, you have to understand, man, who your enemy is, right? You have to understand who your enemy is, man. It ain't us,
What hurt
right?
me is police know what's going on and they do nothing about it.
Because they don't care about
They
you, bro.
don't care about you, brother. That's why you just answered your question. You just said what?
What you talking about?
Didn't you just say, what did you say? That white people are good? You said it, right? So, and then you just answered your question and said what?
They stick together when it comes to life.
See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand who your enemy, and you can know it in the Bible, man. You know, you got to know who Esau is. You know, we Jake, man. We Jacob.
I'm with you 100%, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's we just saying. We out here doing the Lord's will. You seeing what's happening over in China, right? Do you get to watch
I
any
see
news?
what's happening in the world.
All right, see, so the thing is, no matter we out here or not, man, they're gonna mess with you anyway.
But these things going on that people are aware of.
It's scary, yeah. It's gonna continue to be. Hey, you don't think we out here? The Lord said they're gonna come after us. He said we're gonna persecute the men of the Lord.
Hey, brother, we always out here, man.
Come.
Dude, brother, I just get everywhere I go, I get followed on the rag. I know what's going
Brother,
on.
that's because you're Israelite.
That's right.
It's because you're under Deuteronomy 28, brother.
That's right.
Yeah, we under the curse.
We all under the same thing, bro. We in the same exact boat as you.
That's right.
We came up the same slave ship as you, brother. Ain't no difference.
You walk down the street and get harassed. We ride in the car, we get harassed. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
It ain't gonna make no difference, brother.
Come
You
on
know?
now.
Hey,
That is true.
you know, we drive down the street, man. And what we do, we get scared when the cop follow us. Why?
Because we know what they're about.
Yeah, of course. And that's what we trying to tell our people.
Money, love money, root of all evil.
The root of all evil.
You know, it is. This shit, I just love that. I can't stand this shit.
God, we
That dogs are more important than you.
hey, we almost out of here. We almost out of here, brother. You know what I'm saying? We almost out of here. So that's the reason why you got to go find the
I'm
Lord.
gonna change what I do. I'm gonna change myself. Maybe. I'm gonna change what I'm doing. But my mama didn't raise me. I chose the wrong path, man. You know, maybe things that happen to me. But God kept me. I prayed God give me a power. I did all that. I'm back here. You know, back out here.
Before you go, I'm gonna bring something out. Hey, somebody bring out Romans 9:13. Somebody bring out Romans 9:13.
I love my people.
Break it down.
Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yes, all that devoured you shall be devoured. Because in the time of slavery, in the time of slavery, we were devoured by who was so white. And the reason why we're going through what we're going is because of white. He has the power right now to let us go. To let us be a sovereign nation and let us do what we want to do. But he's not going to do that. He wants to keep you on the bottom. Go ahead.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
So every one of them shall go into captivity. So all the white people that you see that did do nothing to, they're going to be slaves. I'm sorry. Because we did it. We went through it. Did we not have to go through it? Did your forefather, forefather didn't have to do it? We went through it, right? All right.
I don't wish that on.
Hey, but the Bible did.
The Bible did.
The Bible did.
Most I said that.
The Lord said
Most I
it.
wish it on.
I don't know, bro. I can't
See, bro, that's our problem. See, that's why we
Bring
can't.
it up. I'm trying to bring it up,
And see, brother, and this is why we in captivity now. Because of that mindset that we have. We're so worried about our enemy. We're so worried about the man that raped, robbed you, and murdered you, took you out of your land, took you from your history, instead of worrying about the people that look like you. That's why we can't go nowhere.
I'm gonna bring this out. Revelation 13:13. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Exactly. We that leave from the captivity shall go into captivity. We were living in captivity. So now he has to go back into captivity. See, because, brother, if we was let's say we was to set up something right now, we probably couldn't have you in.
But it's beyond.
We couldn't let you into our congregation because while you probably let white men in.
With me, but these people on another level. And I got I'm ready for him, bro. I don't want to. I'm ready. But
I'm gonna have one more. You can go, brother. I'm gonna tell you because you said that the Lord didn't have you to hate, right? Did the Lord hate?
My mother didn't teach me that.
Okay. Did the Lord hate though?
No.
Okay, bring it up.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 13.
Come.
Said, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Exactly. So Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. That's the Lord's thing. So the Lord hates. Does not the Lord hate wickedness? Exactly. So every single Muslim that you have,
bro.
The Lord has.
How long, bro? How long do you take it?
How long do we take what? And until Yahweh comes back. Until our Lord comes back, our Redeemer. Because it's going to be a time and day when we're going to get let out of captivity. You know how Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt? Right? Well, that's the Messiah. The Messiah will come back and lead us out of Egypt again. But then we're going to be in our own kingdom. We're going to have our own things. We're not going to be the borrowers. We're going to be the lenders. We're going to be giving out everything. We're not going to borrow nothing. Everything's going to be us. We're not going to have to go through no more oppression. You're not going to have to feel no more pain because our Lord's going to come back and save us from that. We're the only people that need deliverance from something. We're the only people that need to be saved. The white man don't need to be saved. He's in his own thing. The Chinese man don't need to be saved. He's in his own land. Right? The Arabic don't need to be saved. He's in his own land. We're the only ones that's not in our own land. We need some type of salvation, some type of savior.
A lot of races come over from raping this land. We still.
Exactly. The Native Americans, they need saving from somebody.
So this right here, this is the board. This is the 12 tribe of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, we make up the 12 tribe of Israel. We are God's chosen people.
Right.
Hey, bring out Hebrews 8 and 8 right here.
Yeah, man. We're still persecuted people.
So we are God's chosen people, and that's the reason why we all go through it. You can look at all of us, man. We all been through hell. Who else been through hell? You keep saying the white man, man.
When I walk down the street, I don't jump to the outside street.
I don't do it. I don't do it.
I don't want nothing from it.
The Lord tell you don't be scared. Don't fear.
I'm not scared. They're scared of me for some reason. Don't know.
Matthew 10 and 28.
I don't understand that, bro.
Because they know who you really are.
Malachi 1 and 4.
Huh?
I love my
Whereas Edom saith, we are. Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
So the Lord said he hated Esau. And when you read Genesis, the book of Genesis, right, 25, it talks about Jacob and Esau. Esau is the so-called white man, right? The Edomites. That's their biblical nationality. And we're Jacob. We're the ones that got the blessings. And Esau said in his heart, there'll be a day I mourn for my father. There'll be a day when I come to slay my brother Jacob. Because, well, we got the blessing he didn't. Why do you think everything we do has something to do with pork or has something to do with swine in it? Because why? According to the Bible, we're not supposed to eat pork. Exactly. Look at the football. The football is made from pea skin, right? And according to scriptures, if we were to touch that, we'd be considered unclean. Now, they're not a majority people that play sports. They're in NFL.
Yeah,
or so-called Negroes.
been here today?
How long? What? About some hours.
2.
Kobe Bryant died in the late.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm just down that day. Look, heroes. American heroes.
Isn't Yahweh isn't the Most High heroes of it?
Black kids look up to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, we always gotta look into the Most High. Everybody will talk about everybody else, but they don't ever say nothing about the Most High. You know? We say we do.
Some people don't believe in the Most High. Some people don't believe.
No, 20.
I do, I believe. You know.
Which one? That's
So we prove to you through the scriptures, like the brother brought out, that the Most High don't love everybody. The Most High hates us. He hates it. He hates a certain group of people. 128. Why does he hate them? God hates them. Yeah, God hates them. We just brought it out.
You brought it out.
Just God made you can hate.
Let me get Proverbs.
Romans chapter 1, verses 28.
Yep.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to the reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
Yep. Which is homosexuality, that's not convenient. Right? That's completely off according to the Bible. We're against that. Go ahead. Here you go.
29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignancy, and whisperers, backbiter, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boaster, inventor of evil things, disobedient to parents.
Yeah, disobedient parents. You see this generation disobedient to their fathers and mothers, saying fuck you to their parents, all that. You know, go ahead.
Without understanding, covenant breaker, without natural affliction, and placeable, unmerciful. Verses 32, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. First Romans chapter 18, Romans chapter 1 verses 18. For the wrath of God is the revealed from heaven against all ungodliness.
Yes, so the wrath of the Most High is coming from all for all ungodliness. Because this is how the Lord flooded the time and Noah. Because why? Men, these are wicked. You're homosexuality. Why did Solomon get a mortgage? For homosexuality. You know, and does not America have a lot of faggots going around? Lesbians, all those things. The Most High, is right there.
I got nieces. I got new nephews. I love it.
Go ahead.
That's not, you know.
Unrighteous of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Verses 19, because that which may be known of God is manifest in them. For God hath shewed it unto them. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power, Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Verses 21, because that when thou knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their own imagination.
So they became vain in their own imagination. They know, see, being homosexual, they know it's wrong. Or doing drugs, they know it's wrong. Right? Pimping hoes, they know it's wrong, but they still do it. Go ahead.
And their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
It says the person said to be wise. Oh yeah, like these pastors, like TB Jakes. Oh yeah, I know God. Hey, but this man making millions. Hey, the Lord says, sell the.
People make money off homeless too. They get paid off homeless.
Come. But the Most High, the Most High say don't sell the truth. You know, the truth is the Bible is free. Yeah, people giving this man money for the word. Hey man, the word is for free. It's not to be sold. It's not to be bought. Right. And this man, he has books. He sells you books. He's going up. But he's professing to be the know God, but he's not. But he don't.
Hey, brother, I gotta go.
All right, bro.
I got one more before you go. One more before you go.
This ain't gonna end by pretty.
I know, I'm gonna give you one because you just said it. You just said a few minutes ago. I just want to knock it down. Okay. Matthew verses 10, verses 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. I'm gonna read it again. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him, which is the Most High, which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Exactly. So we ought to fear the Most High.
We ought to fear the outside.
We ought to fear the Heavenly Father that created you. You can't fear
no fear.
I want to give you that because you can think of that next time you see someone following you, man. Because if they take your body, they can't take your soul. I mean, his brother, you know. That's all I'm saying.
It's love, too.
So brother, so you feel like they're after?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not making this up, bro. I'm not mad at this prayer, bro. Yeah, we know it's a big company. They follow you around, follow you home. They see you coming.
You're not the only people oppressed.
I know that.
We're all
Other
being
people
oppressed right now.
anything, man.
We're all being oppressed right now. And let me get this for you right here, brother. This is coming out of the Old Testament. It's coming out of the Old Testament because a lot of times was your brother raised Christianity?
My mother.
Christianity. So she raised you in Christianity.
Yes, sir.
So don't go into the Old Testament a lot. Let me bring this out the Old Testament for you, bro. It says, this is 2 Chronicles 7:14. It says, if my people, okay, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So right now we're in a position where we haven't called on the Most High. We're calling on everybody from Allah to Jesus,
Kobe Bryant.
okay, to Kobe Bryant.
I ain't calling. I call
Okay.
him God.
All right. But God is just a title. You got to know His name in order to preach.
He keep me from doing what I want to do.
All right. If you say, well, I love basketball players. Nah, you say you love Kobe Bryant. So you know
I
his
don't know what
name.
he stands for, man. Know a lot
You know
of
his
people
name,
aspire
so-
to be where he's at.
So you got to know the name of your God too.
Saying,
And according to
you like Kobe Bryant?
and according to this sign right here, your God, His name is Yahweh. It's not Jesus. It's not God. All right. God is just a general title. So you gotta know who He is. Like the scripture says, you gotta call on Him. All right.
I know where he is, bro.
And then He'll heal the land.
Because he wishes that. All right. Yeah. That's it. But anyway, man, God bless y'all, bro. Y'all here every week? Yeah, brother. Y'all here every week?
Be at peace, brother.
Y'all here every week?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God bless y'all, bro.
Be good. Hey man, Lord is constantly. Hey, we gotta, gotta edify Jake.
Gotta edify Jake.
Jake is
Hey, he always feel like he just like all in his emotions.
all in motion.
You know, the Lord ain't about emotions, he's about the scriptures. And that's why we was able to edify him through several scriptures. And the Lord is always, like I said earlier, man, the Lord is always edifying this camp, man. You know, because every week we always come out here and someone always come up either with a question or trying to, come against the prophets, man.
That's it, bro.
And hopefully we did hopeful of that. And the Lord always say all the time. So the Lord, the Lord said He do what? What the Lord say? What did the Lord say about He rebuked the ones He loved?
Oh yeah, he chastised.
Oh yeah, so he chastised the ones He loved, man. So every week we get chastised, man. Either we'll have some bug out, or we'll have someone loving, trying to figure out who they are. But the thing is, we get to show the strength of this unity in this camp that we read and do our due diligence to do the Lord's will.
And man, the Lord always shows, He's going to increase His mental spirit. The fact that, brothers come up, asking for questions, men and women came up asking questions that the sister, she wears a dress, get class to the sister, she ain't as bad as others, women.
But when she first came up here, we told her that she changed, man. That's a beautiful thing.
She wasn't smoking the bait like she was last time. But that's
She in the dress.
That's in the dress, exactly. That's what the Most High required. Now can a woman be in the truth? No. But can she someone follow the Lord in a way? Yes, she can. But see, and that's another thing showing that we can find women of our nation that are somewhat decent.
Come on.
There you go.
You don't have to go deal with heathen women. Now that's the close on it, right? The Most High showed the exact example on when you is a way possible you can find you a decent woman on this side.
Come on.
That's okay in a way, right? Because like you said, none of these women are good. They all demons.
That's right.
Even when they try to be righteous, they all demons. You look at Job's wife.
Come on.
But the Lord always shows examples. So dealing with heathen women is really a no-go. We read in the scriptures, we understand it, and the Most High shows that, hey man, not all the women of our nation are fucked up. You have some that are alright, but with that, wait.
It's Proverbs 23 and 23.
Right.
Buy the truth and sell it not.
Exactly. Buy the truth and sell it not.
Come on.
Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Yup.
The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice.
Come on.
And he that begetted a wise child shall have a joy of him.
That's it. So, hey man, sell the truth, buy it not.
Come on.
So we're right now, hey man, we're selling the truth. We're selling the words of Yahweh Bashim Shop.
That's
Right.
We're not making nobody charge for it. We're not charged down no extra breakdowns like IUIC. We're not gonna give up ties like your pastor give you $30 of dollars to preach the word. Hey man, we're gonna give you this shoe for free.
Come on.
Because it's not to be bought. So with that, we're gonna give all prison honors to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Rakakadash.
Hey, give honors to the apostle, elder, great Muslim, church of the spirit.
Peace and much love, saints of Israel. With that, amen. Shalom.
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 Oh, you do is you just go. Hit this right here.
But I think that brother down.
Finish it.